Hi, my name is Christine Bedker, and I'm going to be talking about Read It Naturally Live, which is a interactive online reading program often used for RTI implementation, and it easily differentiates the program to meet the individual needs. So another use for this is to develop IEP goals as well. It motivates the readers who are reluctant from grades first grade to adult. The stories are also nonfiction and required by the Common Core state standards. In the first screen here, you will see the address, and this is the login for the student, username and password. Here's where the student selects a story, and by he or she choosing the story, it deepens the student's investment in the material. The next button, the students will come to the keywords page, which are important to the meaning of the story. This is what it looks like once they click on a word. This will pop up with the word they've clicked on and the definition. Also want to note on the top here is kind of following along in the program. Next step is the prediction. The student uses the title, the keywords, and the pictures to write a prediction of what he or she thinks the story is about. The prediction prepares the student's mind for reading the story. The next step is the cold timing. The student reads the passage for the first time without seeing it before. They can click on words as they go. If they get stuck, and the program will read the word to them. And when they're finished, they will click on the last word when the bell chimes. Read Naturally Live subtracts the unknown words from the total number of words attempted to obtain a cold timing score and displays it on the graph. Here is the graph on the neck when they hit next with their cold timing words per minute. Gives them a goal, and then we will see this graph later on, hoping to build fluency and as they have practiced it after for their hot timing. The next step is the read along. The student reads along quietly with a recording of the story, typically 3 times. This step is the teacher modeling component of Read Naturally strategy, which helps the student learn new words and master others, as well as learn proper pronunciation, expression, and phrasing. Over here, it keeps track of their 3 readings, their read along. The student then goes to practice reading without audio support 3 to 10 times until they're able to read it accurately with expression and at their goal rate. This step is a repeated reading component of the Read Naturally strategy, which helps the students improve fluency, master difficult words, and understand the story. When the student has clicked next from the previous screen, they will come to the retelling of the story in their own words. Here they will, at this point, type in a summary of the story to increase comprehension. Here the student reads the story in the pass step to the teacher so that he or she can read it at the goal rate with appropriate expression with 3 or fewer errors. The teacher corrects or reviews the comprehension questions in this section and the retelling part from the previous screen. This part can only be done by the teacher with the teacher's username and password. So at the end of the passage, the teacher will mark the words the student missed. The program will calculate the words per minute. The teacher will also give the student a expression score from 1 through 4. And then here, when the student selects next, it will show them their hot timing, words per minute. This was from the very beginning after the very first reading of the passage. And this is where we hope to see the hot timing has increased. Here is at the very end of the program where the story details are here. In this section, the teacher can check to have the student redo certain parts of the story. You also get a fluency graph for the student and their story. comprehension graph. And both of these, the comprehension and the fluency graph, are really good for setting new goals for the student's IEP and progress monitoring. The student then selects next down here from the previous screen, and they will get certain medals for different goals they've made, like top expression score and so on and so forth. And here you will see the pricing. 1 to 5 seats is $150, $59 per seat. 6 to 29 is $55 per seat. And then as many seats as you have, the pricing, or the more you have, the pricing decreases. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you very much.